Hey guys, just thought I'd do a real quick video tonight, kind of showing you a bit about what's going on. Also show you something that I do when I make my blades. When I do epoxy and pin construction, kind of like what you see here, these are two orders that I have clamped up and epoxied. What I do when I do my pins is I have my rotary tool, Dremel, whatever, and this is, I'm going to show you on this, I have a small little fire steel, little G10 block I made. I'm going to put a lanyard hole in there. So this is the 1/4 inch stainless tube that I'm going to use. But what I do with all my pins, anytime I epoxy, and I recommend other makers do this if you don't already, but I have just a diamond bit on my Dremel, just a small, just like a cylindrical bit. And I just, it's going to get noisy, but just bear with me for 10 seconds. So I did a few before I started the video, and I just added a few more. All I'm doing is adding these small notches, keeping them centralized between the ends of the pin so that they won't get exposed if I kind of flare the tubes at the end or whatever. But you can see I have all the way around. So now if I were to put this pin into the G10, it's such a flush fit that there'll be almost no epoxy between the actual steel of the pin and the G10 on the inside. So by putting these small grooves, it actually lets the epoxy sit down in the groove, and actually will allow that pocket of epoxy to dry, and actually have it basically is creating more surface area and a little bit of a rough texture, so you don't just have two perfectly smooth surfaces trying to be epoxied together. So I just have a little bit of epoxy left over here. I'm just gonna throw that pin in. But yeah, these two blades here are orders for guys. The one on the left, or I guess it might be your guy's right, the orange one, is going to get an orange sheath, kind of like Roman Legionnaire's blade. And then the one on your left, my right, is another order. It's black and toxic, and I'm waiting for a shipment of Kydex because it's going to get an OD green sheath. But those should be done hopefully tomorrow night. Well, the one that I can make the sheath for now, I have the sheet orange Kydex, but I gotta wait for that one. Hopefully that'll be done. So yeah, you can see that I just put the pin in to make sure it's equal on both sides so that all my grooves are nice and centered in there. And you can see this is the block I ended up doing for the fire steel, and I think I have the fire steel here somewhere. For that Bushcraft model, you can see, I think it was this one. It's a 1/4 inch ferro rod, and I found a bit that was just a few thousandths under the 1/4 inch here, so it's a nice friction fit, but I'll still epoxy it anyway. So that'll kind of be the look, and it's got those nice layers in it. And then I started sort of shaping the handles on the Bushcraft knife. It's nice and slim, I really like it, it's super comfortable, so I'm just sort of flaring the notches here and here, and just putting a nice simple just kind of rounding it everywhere. These are only 3/16 thick, so you can't really get into doing finger grooves and all that kind of stuff because you can see how slim it is already. So I'm just sort of working on that a bit tonight. It's been busy. I worked all day. I'm going to be working tomorrow too. So I try to take advantage of this time when I can. And yeah, so those got epoxied up. That's kind of priority number one. In addition to that, I have a few of these PSK blades that I came up with. I'm going to be doing a few of those out of the stainless I have here. That stuff I showed you in the last video. So I'm going to do a few of those, and kind of sucks because these are, you usually only get these in 12-inch bars. You can get longer, but it's hard to find them shorter. And this being like a 7/8 inch blade, I'm going to be left with all these small chunks of steel that aren't really big enough even for maybe a little neck knife or something, but I don't know, not something I really feel like making right now. So that's a bit of a drag. I might start ordering the longer bars so I have less waste. And yeah, in addition to that, I'm going to do my first, I might even do it tonight, rough grind it out or profile it, my first like big blade. I think I'm going to do like a woodsman style blade, kind of like this one, but have like a 6 or 7 inch blade on it. Maybe add another inch to the handle so it's like a super big kind of camp knife chopper kind of thing. But Yeah, I'll probably work on that a bit tonight. I have those bars of 01 left, so, and also I got a Tanto order, an EDC Tanto. I'm gonna start grinding out and profiling tonight too, so I'll probably show you that, guys, tomorrow. And also I was able to sell this the EDC Tanto I have here, so it's going down to Texas. I'll ship it on Monday. I had a guy after that last video take it, so that blue Tanto is still here, but I'm just gonna hang it up for a bit. But yeah, this little guy sold with the Kydex sheath. So anyway, guys, that's just sort of the update for tonight. I'm working with my buddy. Actually, I showed you that video of the new Maker's Mark I was thinking of, but I'm actually working with, he's actually a buddy on YouTube I met, now we text sometimes, Tom Smith 65. Me and him are kind of working together on that Maker's Mark, so be a little bit before that's done. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. That's just sort of the update. Like I said, these were priority for tonight, and now that they're done, I can kind of start playing around with some stuff that I want to do that's not, for customers. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys.